Hello, everybody. Welcome to my home here in Ithaca, New York. I am so glad to see you and be with you. Brian Core and Joanne up in Canada, Pickles and Tarts. And I've been seeing the names scrolling along there, Charles and Andy, Dave Cummings. And I want to shout out, a big shout out to Jill Padua. I love you so much, and I thank you so much. I think everything sounds good. Oh, good. Yep, you hear me good. That's great. Jill Padua from River Roots. I don't even know what to say other than you are one of the most energetic, beautiful supporters of music that I've ever come across, and she has helped my music journeys and career grow over the last 18 years in such beautiful ways. And I miss being with you at the Cooperage, but we turned this into some beautiful music despite all the COVID and the snowstorms, and I am with you all. I'm going to sing you this here just to warm up my voice. Here we go. Yeah, Jill, I see you. Hello, Ian Shapiro. Bright morning stars are rising. Bright morning stars are rising. Bright morning stars are rising. Day is breaking in my soul. Feels good to be with you all tonight. And where are our dear mothers? Where are our dear mothers? They've gone to heaven shouting. Day is breaking in my soul. Bright morning stars are rising. Bright morning stars are rising. Bright morning stars are rising. Day is breaking in my soul. You want to sing on with me? And day is breaking in my soul. Thank you all for tuning in tonight. Phil Dollard, I see you there. Bill Weber and Ronald Kimball. It is great to see you. I have missed you all. I miss traveling. I miss touring. And I've also really enjoyed the time at home. My life has changed a lot in the last months and the last couple years. And I've been writing a lot. I've been reading a lot. And I got a bunch of new songs. I'm going to play you some of those, some old ones. I got some requests. People texted me and emailed me today, would I play certain songs? And the answer is no. I'm not playing them. No, I'm just kidding. I appreciate the texts and the emails. And Regan has a request for Caitlin at the Window. And Ian Shapiro has a request for the Nazarene, both of which I was not going to play tonight, but because you sent me an email and a text, I'm putting those on the set list. So those will come up next, or in a while. I'm going to set this down. So glad to be with you all. Settle in, have your drink, your dinner. Sometimes I wonder, what the hell am I doing with my life? Writing songs and making art and telling stories. I wonder if it does a damn bit of good. And I don't even know. There's a quote by Wendell Berry that I love. And his quote is, basically, he's got to keep writing and creating, if nothing else, to preserve the integrity of his own soul. And even if anybody reads it, nobody ever connects with his writing, at least he's keeping his own soul alive and awake. And sometimes that's the way I feel about writing. It's keeping me awake, and it's preserving the integrity of my own soul. And that's where this song came out of. I used to sing for beauty, for all the broken-hearted ones. I'd rile up the troops a bit, bring a little joy to everyone. Now the world is changing and everything's getting cold. I'm just singing now to save my soul. I used to sing to gather up all the people in the bar, try to make a little moment to remember who we are. And now the world is changing and I am getting old. I'm just singing now to save my soul. I'm just singing now to save my soul. And I would sing for the money, for the tip jar and a beer. I'd drive around and wonder and look for magic everywhere. And now the world is changing and I'm not in control. I'm just singing now to save my soul. I'm just singing now to save my soul. I'm just singing now to save my soul. Just singing now to save my soul. I'm just singing now to save my soul. All right. Well, someone asked me what I was reading lately, and over the last week or so, I've been reading this great book by Mary Gaucher. As you know, I covered her song Mercy Now probably 10 years ago on my Darkly and the Bluebird Jubilee record, and I've sung that song so many times, and this has been great to read this book talking about how music and songs can save souls and how they can heal trauma. And I've been really connecting with her stories and her way of telling truth. Sometimes I'm not sure that I've always told the truth in my songs. I think I shied away from some of the hard truths, but I've been digging and digging, and I think that might be the thing as an artist, is just keep digging. And so I was thinking I'm going to sing Mercy Now by Mary Gauthier. I love this song, and Lord knows we could use it. All right, Mercy Now. Who we got here? Eric Balke, hey buddy. And Fullis and Paul Schiebler. I love it. Nancy Stidham and Fran Stone down in Florida. Aw. Fran, you know I can't think of you without thinking of you and that damn cat in the kitty litter box. Mercy Now. I'm glad you're all here. My father, he could use a little mercy now. The fruits of his labor falling right slowly on the ground. His work is almost over. It won't be long, he won't be around. And I love my father, and he could use some mercy now. My brother, he could use a little mercy now. He's a stranger to freedom. He's shackled to his fears and his doubts, and the pain that he lives in is almost more than living will allow. And I love my brother, some mercy now. Ah, ah, oh, la, la, la. La, la, la. My church and my country use a little mercy now. As they sink into a poison pit, it's gonna take forever to climb out. They carry the weight of the faithful as we follow them down. I love my church and my country, and they could use some mercy now. Ah, ah, oh, ah, yeah, we could use a little mercy now. We may not deserve it, but we need it anyhow. We hang in the balance between hell and hallowed ground. Every single one of us could use some mercy now. Yeah, we all could use some mercy now. Thank you, Mary Gaucher, for that beautiful song. And well, I was looking on here. I see that Phyllis is there as usual. Phyllis, hi. And that got me thinking about Phyllis's cabin, and a place that I've stayed a lot over the last couple years. And I wrote this next song. I'm going to play it for you because it popped into my brain. This song is called "We Are Turning Golden." And this song exists because of Phyllis and her cabin, which was my refuge for a while. And this is called "We Are Turning Golden." Hey, Heather. Hi, David. Sherry and Dean. There in Wisconsin. It was great to spend time with you this summer. Sherry and Dean came for one of my Bluebird music tours, the first one ever, the inaugural. We traveled around for 5 days in the Finger Lakes, and Sherry and Dean, lovely, beautiful people. I am coming back to visit you in Wisconsin as soon as I can. Jeffrey was the visioner and the baker of the bread, high as the moon, hanging overhead, and we'd eat crickets in the mountains by the Cascade Riverbed. Now everything has changed, and Jeffrey is dead, and look at how the time has gone. Look at how the time has gone, and we are turning golden now. Maria was the sunrise, the Midwestern heart of gold, giving shelter and warmth from the Minnesota cold. And we broke apart in the winter, so I traveled to the coast, and now everything has changed. Maria's just a ghost, and look at how the time has gone. Look at how the time has gone, and we are turning golden. Jackson was a Cherokee with a long winding braid and that Volkswagen grease, that cello that he made. And we drive through the goldenrod like the witch of the Westmoreland. Genevieve was the muddy girl climbing up and down the tree, and that awkward family portrait with the velvet on her sleeves. She was hiding and pretending over time and by degree, and now everything has changed, and Jaden is free. Look at how the time has gone. Look at how the time has gone, and we are turning golden. Da, 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 and I was just a driver from Cleveland to LaSalle, making lines across America like the crack in the Liberty Bell. And I'd show up with my fingers, and I'd give my heart away, and now everything is golden. Now everything has changed. Everything has changed. You sitting out on your couch, you sing one with me? Come on, here we go. Look at how the time has gone. Look at how the time has gone, and we are turning. Look at how the time has gone. Look at how the time Look at how the time is gone and we are turning. Look at how the time is gone. Look at how the time. Look at how the time is gone and we are turning golden. Da 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 da. Thank you for tuning in. Hi, Marty Hiller. Hey, Jamie and Donna. Paul Schiebler, I appreciated all your support and your connection. And Ruthie Bauer in Sarasota, Florida. I love swimming in your swimming pool and hanging out with you in Ireland. I was thinking, people ask me, how's Josie doing? And Josie is going to be 18 years old in March, and she's going to probably head off to New York City to Cooper Union. That's probably where she's going to go art school in New York City. And she and I are living here at the house and loving our time together. And over the pandemic, we played a fair amount of music, and we sang and we harmonized. We haven't been doing as much lately. But I thought that what I would do is play a little something that we recorded here back before I grew my beard. This is a song by Andrew Bird. This is me and Josie having a good time making some music. Here it is.
Hey, what's up? My name is Josie. This is my dad. Thanks so much for tuning in tonight. And yeah, this is an Andrew Bird song called Pulaski at Night. Enjoy. Half empty, half full, cup runneth over, horns of plenty, coffers full, we're starting over. Keep turning up, dead. I'll paint you a picture of Pulaski and night. Come back to Chicago, city of light. Come back to Chicago. You a picture, but it never looks right, 'cause I'll fill in the shadows and block out the light. I'll send you a postcard, says Pulaski and I. Greetings from Chicago, city of light. Come back to Chicago, city of light. Come back to Chicago.
Oh Oh, how about that for Josie Ray? Love that girl. Little slide guitar here for you. I do want to say thank you very much for tuning in tonight and being with me. I am trying to keep my head up. I'm trying to keep positive. I'm trying to learn and grow and work through this time of not being out there traveling and earning and change in my family. All of that has been just real. That's what I'd say is real. I'm doing well and excited to have a open, broken heart, feeling and being alive. Could not be better. I'm gonna play you a song that I wrote a long time ago that people keep asking me, when are you gonna record Little Bit Lovely? And well, this year I'm gonna be recording a bunch of music. I'm gonna go down to Nashville, I'm gonna be in Albany, I'm gonna be in Rochester, and very excited to record lots of stuff. It's been many years since I've really recorded, so you can look out for that, and I'm gonna ask some of you, all of you, to help me do that. And this is called Little Bit Lovely, and this will be recorded, I promise you, by the end of the year. Here we go. Oh yeah, come on. Well, I met a girl from Orangeburg and she was a queen. She's a little bit lovely and a little bit mean. She walked in the room in a ruby red dress, across the floor with a gracefulness. She said hi and I said yes. She walked in the room in the ruby red dress. Oh yeah. She's a little bit lovely and a little bit mean. She's an angel, a rattlesnake, somewhere in between. The rarest bird that I'd ever seen. She's a little bit lovely and a little bit mean. She asked me to dance and I felt like a king. She told me that I was the sweetest thing. And we walked to the meadow where the honeysuckle grows, where the jasmine blooms and the moonlight glows. And we swam in the river without any clothes. We slept in the meadow where the honeysuckle grows. She's a little bit lovely and a little bit mean. She's an angel, a rattlesnake, somewhere in between. The rarest bird that I'd ever seen. She's a little bit lovely and a little bit mean. And the sun rose like fire in the cool morning air. And I turned to my love, but she wasn't there. And I looked in the pines and along the fence rail, and I called out her name to no avail. On a rock in the grass where we slept by the trail was a ruby red dress and a rattlesnake tail. Woo! Come on. You all sing it? Come on. She's a little bit lovely and a little bit mean. She's an angel, rattlesnake somewhere in between. The rarest bird that I'd ever seen. She's a little bit lovely and a little bit mean. Lovely and a little bit mean. She's a little bit lovely and a little bit mean. All right. I got a rattlesnake tail inside my slide. You can hear that. I have a rattlesnake tail in my fiddle. And I see Vicki Belinoski's on here from Austin, Texas. And one of the rattlesnake tails that I have in my fiddle, I got from her down in Austin. She was having a garden party in her beautiful garden there in Austin, Texas. And everybody was swilling their wine and eating their brie cheese or whatever they were doing. And this rattlesnake came out right in the front of everybody. And Tom came out with a shovel and took care of the rattlesnake. And then she cut off the rattlesnake tail and she put it in a jar and saved it for me. So the next time I came down to Texas, she gave me that rattlesnake tail and I put it down in my fiddle. Thank you for being on today, Vicki. I see you there. Who else we got here? Jeff and Louise from Ontario. And, well, how about another big shout out to Jill Padua. Jill Padua at RiverVibes at Honesdale, Pennsylvania, down at the Cooperage. The Cooperage is a beautiful spot, holds about 120 people. I think I've played there 15 or 18 times. I love it there very much. And Jill, I know I already said it, but thank you so much for everything you did to help put on tonight and get people to come out and listen, and also just what you do for the music community. A lot of us artists are sitting around navel-gazing, trying to figure out what to do with our lives, and we appreciate you very much. So I know I do, so thanks. I'm going to sing you this one here, another train song. Well, not another train song, a train song. And this is, when I moved out to the Northwest, I took the Empire Builder, the Amtrak train. I got on the Amtrak, and this dude sat down next to me with hair parted in the middle all the way down to the floor. Looked like fucking Sasquatch or something sitting next to me. I was in the window seat, and he was this weird dude. I was like, what the hell is up with this Sasquatch dude? And he got on for about 3 stops. We sat next to each other on the Empire Builder, and we had this great conversation about life, about music, creativity, places that we've traveled, and a big, long conversation about hair extensions. So I was like, oh, that's the deal with that. So Sasquatch was on the train next to me on the Empire Builder for about 3 stops, and somewhere in North Dakota, he got off and walked onto the platform, and there I was in the window seat on the train by myself, looking out the window as the Empire Builder started chugging west towards my new life out in the Northwest. That's where the song begins. I am an early morning passenger on the Empire Builder, heading west across the North Dakota plains. I always said I'd take the train Well, I'm thinking about the sunrise, missing you and how the time flies. I packed what I needed and I'm gone to a brand new start. And I'm bringing a broken heart. Big sky in the middle of nowhere. Everything I know is up in the air. Pulling into Stanley Station, on the wooden platform waiting, with her silver hair and cane and a crooked smile, she comes shuffling down the aisle and asking if my empty seat is free. Sits down and says her name is Rosemary. 49 years with the man I love, she says, and I lost him last May. I need some time to get away. Big sky in the middle of nowhere. Everything I know is up in the air. And Rosemary is showing me a photograph from her wedding day. And we talk about the big horizon and where we are headed, where we're from, how we all lose the things we love as we roll across Montana line. Sun goes down and we wish each other well beneath the castle peaks of Kalispell. And Rosemary goes stepping down and I am watching through the glass. A big sky in the middle of nowhere. Everything I know is up in the air. I am a late night traveler on the Empire Builder through the Montana Rocky Mountain Range. I always said I'd take the train. Yes. All right. I'm going to play you one more song. I'm going to play you a brand new song that I wrote, and then I'm going to play my fiddle, and then I'm going to have a special guest join me for a couple songs, and that will be nice to sing with my friend Naomi Summers, who is here, and going to sing a couple songs with her. We enjoy singing together. And but first, I was going to sing you a song. If you are a gardener and you have ever planted garlic, you know that you put the garlic in November, right? Late November, you put the garlic in and you push them down in the dirt, and they sit under the snow and the straw all winter long in the frozen dirt. Sometime in March they sprout, and they sprout, and they keep growing until July. I always think of July 23rd. I don't know what that date is for me, but July 23rd is when you harvest the garlic. And this is a song that's pretty new, maybe a few weeks old, and it's called Garlic. And I think my buddy Hal Walker is on here tonight, and I dedicated this song to him on a live stream last week. And I love you, Hal, and Hal's a good friend of mine from Kent State University. And Catherine and I would, every year, November, we'd go down, and we'd go down to the garden, and we would put our garlic in, and we would have the big talk. There was always some big talk happening around garlic time. And I was thinking about that and wrote this, and the song is called Garlic. Every year we planted in the fall and covered the garlic up with straw. We would laugh about the tears. We'd push the bulbs down in the dirt, and we would joke about the herds and how we'll try another year. And now they're buried underneath the winter soil and all the grief. We tried our best to make it through. Maybe spring will bring the rain and feed the shoots and wash the pain away from me and you. And maybe spring will bring the rain and feed and wash the pain. We tried our best to make it through. Me and you. And in the spring after the snow, we'd tend and give 'em room to grow, little green and sprouting proudly. They were reaching for the sun, but you and me had come undone. Now we split the bounty. And in the spring, after the snow, we'd give 'em room to grow. We tried our best to make it through. Now I work the autumn lands with newer dreams and different hands as we turn towards December. And in the spring they'll poke above and maybe teach us about love, so we can lean into the splendor. And in the spring they'll poke above and teach us about love. We tried our best to make it through, me and you. Every year we planted in the fall and covered the garlic up with straw. That's called garlic. I'm going to play my fiddle a little bit, and then let's see. Let's see who we got here. Bill Weber, and Carter Jastrom from Columbus, Ohio. I have this great memory of you with your video camera on strapped on your head in Bunratty, Ireland, walking around videotaping. Such a great time with you. And who else we got here? Jeff and Carol. Yvonne, great to see you. Joanne Bradford, it's great. And Deirdre, oh my God, this is hard. Yes. Listening to me is hard. This is a painful evening of listening to Joe Crookston. Is that what it is? No, I don't think that's what you mean. Yes, the new one will be on an album. I'm going to record a bunch. What I would say is I'm going to play you a video here real quick. And I have put off making new music, recording, for lots of reasons, partly financially, partly creatively. I got tired of making music, well, not writing music, but recording it. And I needed to take some time off. And I'm going to tell you, 2022, I don't want to go all into it, but I think I'm going to make 7 different EPs. I'm going to have a songwriter EP. I'm going to do some duo EPs. I'm going to have an old-time fiddle EP. And I even have this crazy thing that I'm doing. I do these really boring nighttime stories. And I read them very soft into my microphone so they sound like this. And they ramble on in this boring, beautiful way. And I call them bories. They're boring stories designed to put you to sleep. And so I'm going to make an EP of bories, and I'm going to put that out on Spotify this year. So what I'm saying to you is I'm going to play this video. At some point, I'm going to do like a fundraiser. I've never done one of those before. I always felt like, fuck it. I'll just, you got to earn a living and earn your way. And I think this is the first year where I'm going to do like a Kickstarter thing or something to raise money to make music, because I know you want it, and I want it too. So I'm going to press play on this. Check this out. I made this to show you today. Here it goes. I'm not afraid to bend my back. I'm not afraid of dirt. But how I fear the things I do for lack of honest work. My family is old to me. They could not bear the hurt to see the state their boy is in for lack of honest work. And I hold no blame for anyone. It was I who did arrange pay my union dues so I not have to learn or change. And when I was replaced, was I who started down that hill? And I drank away my savings till I couldn't stop myself. The prophets of a brave new world, captains of industry, have visions grand and great designs, but none have room for me. Donna says, never give up. I come close, but I won't. I can't do it. I got no choice. Thank you. Campfire and a hike long overdue, Phyllis. I know. I will call you soon. Oh, the crow said to bluebird, I've come to steal your crown. With all the fury by my side, I'll tear your kingdom down. And the bluebird said to crow, my crown you'll never steal. When love and persistence are the altar where I kneel. When love and persistence are the altar where I kneel. And the crow said to bluebird, my, you don't know a thing. Hopelessness is everywhere and cynical is king. Hopelessness is everywhere and cynical is king. And the bluebird said to crow, I reject your wretched fear. My battered wings may fail me, but I'll always be here. My battered wings may fail me, but I'll always be here. Oh yeah, come on. And the crow said to bluebird, my wicked ways are true. I'll steal your golden glory crown and be the death of you. I'll steal your golden glory crown and be the death of you. And the bluebird said to crow, I'm not afraid of thee, I'm not afraid of thee. I'll fly beyond your shrouded cage, and I'll fly beyond the lonely. I'll fly beyond the lonely, and I'll fly beyond the fear. I'll fly beyond the lonely, to the Jubilee, to the Jubilee. Oh, the cuckoo, she's a pretty bird, but she warbles when she flies. She'll never say cuckoo till the 4th day of July. Well, I played cards in London, I played cards in Spain. I'll never, oh my darling, I'll never go back there again. Oh, the cuckoo, she's a pretty bird, she warbles when she flies. She'll never say cuckoo till the 4th day of July. Thank you for tuning in. Let's see. Well, I would like to sing a couple songs here with my friend Naomi, and let's see what we can do. We have this. We're gonna duct tape our guitars up. Let's see what we can do here. There. All right. All right. I would like to introduce to you my friend Naomi Summers. Naomi lives here in Ithaca. She's a great songwriter, great musician, grew up playing music her whole life, and we love singing together and working up some songs. And this is one that we wrote. It's a very simple little song. And this is our duct tape. We got the duct tape on there. Shh. You got your duct tape on there?
Got my duct tape.
Let's see it. Yeah, there it is. All right. Okay. Oh. Where did that first line come from?
A song that I heard on the radio that's an old
It's an old blues song or something?
blues song from the 60s. I don't remember. I didn't actually know the song, but I love
Catch a boat to England, catch a boat to Spain, right? So then the song kind of grew out from there. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Catch a boat to England, baby. Catch a boat to Spain. I'll sail the sea to you, my love, and bring you back again. I'll bring you back again. Catch a boat to England, baby. Catch a boat to Spain. I'll sail the sea to you, my love, and bring you back again. I'll bring you back again. Ride the wind to Dover Bay, fly across the English Sea, float together down the Seine, singing you and me, singing you and me. Come on. Catch a boat to England, baby, catch a boat to Spain. I'll sail the sea to you, my love, and bring you back again. I'll bring you back again. Lay down in the poppy fields beneath the bracken fern. I'll sail the ocean blue, my love, and together we will return. Together we will return. Come on. Catch a boat to England, baby. Catch a boat to Spain. I'll sail the sea to you, my love, and bring you back again. I'll bring you back again. Come on, yeah, come on. Catch a boat to England, baby. Catch a boat to Spain. I'll sail the sea to you, my love, and bring you back again. I'll bring you back. How about you all singing with us? Come on, here we go. Come on. 1, 2, come on. Catch a boat to England, baby. Catch a boat to Spain. I'll sail the sea to you, my love, and bring you back again. I'll bring you back again. All right, we're going to sing you a John Prine song. John Prine song called The Speed of the Sound of Loneliness.
You didn't see the other keyboard, did you? Oh.
Wait, let me get this off of here.
I thought I was playing an
Okay, do that.
A. Okay.
Take the duct tape out. All right, John Prine. There was a live stream from the State Theater that Doug Levine hosted when we lost John Prine to COVID. And what a beautiful person, what a beautiful songwriter. And this is called The Speed of the Sound of Loneliness. Thank you all for tuning in. This is Naomi Summers. Naomi lives here in Ithaca, New York. And she's a great songwriter and a great person and a creative human being. And it's fun to sing together. So this is.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. All right. How are we doing it? Come on.
Maybe a little.
Do the come home late and you come home early. You come home big when you're feeling small. You come home straight and you come home curly. Sometimes you don't come home at all. And what in the world's come over you? What in heaven's name have you done? Broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. Yeah. And I got a heart that burns with a fever. And I got a worried and a jealous mind. How can a love that'll last forever get left so far behind? What in the world's come over you? What in heaven's name have you done? You've broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. Mighty mean and a dreadful sorrow across the evil line today. How can we ask about tomorrow? We ain't got one word to say. What in the world's come over you? What in heaven's name have you done? Broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. What in the world's come over you? What in heaven's name have you done? You've broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. Sing it again?
Yeah.
Come on, yeah, let's do it again. What in the world's come over you? What in heaven's name have you done? You've broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Naomi Summers there. It's,
Night.
and thanks for singing. And that's super fun to do. I'm gonna switch over to my piano that is sitting right here. I think you can see it, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna play you a couple sad songs on the piano. But first, I'm gonna do this. I've been playing a lot of piano over the last couple years and writing more on the piano. And I wrote this. I was thinking about Catherine and I separating and living here with Josie. And someone said, oh, we're having this like speed dating event. Could you come to the speed dating event? I'm like, oh shit, this is getting weird now. I don't think I can do that. And then I was thinking about maybe joking a little bit that if I was going to interview people, this would be the love song that I might sing. Would you love me if I was strong? Would you love me if I was afraid? When I'm crazy and I'm nervous and I talk too much, would you love me if I had nothing to say? Would you celebrate when I'm at my best and still love me when I'm just okay? When I'm lazy and amazing and I drank too much, would you love me anyway? Would you love me when I'm looking hot or when I've seen better days? When I'm too intense and I don't make sense, would you love me anyway? Would you love me if my back went out? And if I took you to a Dublin town? And if I wrote you a song but I did it all wrong, would you love me anyhow? And would you love me no matter what? And would you laugh at the jokes I do? And would you rub my neck and would you connect? 'Cause that's the way that I'm gonna love you. Would you love me if I was strong? Would you love me if I was afraid? When I'm crazy and I'm nervous and I talk too much, would you love me if I had nothing to say? Let's see who we got here. Erica Ray. It's good to see you, Erica. Oh man, from Minneapolis. It's great to see you on here, and Jamie. Aww. Fran. I'm going to sing you another one. This is very new. This is the sad song set on the piano, and we had Christmas Eve dinner here at the house. And then on Christmas Day, this sounds all sad and pathetic, but it was really a wonderful morning. I woke up on Christmas morning, and I had the house to myself. And I've never written a song on Christmas Day before, but I sat at the piano and wrote this song, and see if I can play it for you. I don't have a title for it. Maybe someone has a title? That was Sadly Beautiful. I know, right? I've been writing a lot of sadly beautiful songs lately. I always had a very strong aversion to being a self-absorbed singer-songwriter that wrote breakup songs. Not anymore. And one of the things I was talking about that Mary Gaucher book I think one of the things I've grown into and kind of understand a little bit more is that the deeply, deeply personal is very universal. And like I said, sometimes I maybe have shied away from telling my own personal story because I don't want to be self-absorbed. But I think I'm learning that when you tell the truth and it's your truth, that other people connect to it. So that's what I've been doing. And I've been thinking about you all too, missing music and live music. And I'm rooting for you. You all have been so kind to me and sending me emails and texts and donations and that kind of thing. And I'm hanging in there doing all right. And I also know that you all, I want to give my music to you all to lift you up, to be with you, it's not an easy time in our world. It's confusing out there. But we can do this, and you can do this. And I'm glad that you're part of my life. I never take this for granted, and especially now. I'm going to sing this one. I don't know what the name is. I think I'm going to call this We'll Be Okay Again. I don't know if that's true or not. Here it goes. Oh, the night before Christmas, and all through the house, the family's all together, the first time since you moved out. We're on pretty good behavior, despite the shots of rum we had. We agreed to keep it light, nothing awkward, nothing sad. And little by little we let go. And someday we'll see it all for what it is. If we let time do its thing, we'll all be okay again. The string of lights flicker, draped across the tree, and you say that you're glad to be here, and it's the same here with me. We break bread and sit around and play a game, and everything is so familiar and nothing is the same. And little by little we let go. Someday we'll see it all for what it is. If we let time do its thing, we'll all be okay again. Blow out the candles and say goodnight. Take care and I wish you well. Turn down the lantern and close the door. We'll be okay, I'm sure. Little by little we let go. Someday we'll see it all for what it is. If we let time do its thing, we'll all be okay again. We'll all be okay again. All right. I am going to sing you a handful of more songs here. I'm going to check these out. Jamie, sadness is part of the human experience. I know that so personally and enjoy sad, painful songs. You know, it's very, I've thought a lot about that, like where, you know, the healing of letting it out, of being in sadness. And I actually did a little study on the biology of it, in that when you cry, it releases prolactin. I did not know that, but it releases prolactin in our bodies, and prolactin is a soothing hormone. And so, yeah, I've been crying my eyes out like a baby and feeling pretty good about that. So, I don't know, whatever, you know. And I'm enjoying writing as much as I am right now. I'm enjoying writing fast and furious. Not furious, just writing in a way that's not overthinking anything, telling the truth. And yeah, so I'm going to sing you one more of those. I'm going to switch over here to guitar and sing you a song here. Oh yeah. This was one of the first ones I wrote. Here we go. It's a little waltz. Thanks again to Jill Padua and RiverVibes Concerts. When we get back out there and into it, Honesdale, Pennsylvania, Jill Padua hosts a concert series at the Cooperage. And it's a beautiful spot, and I look forward to coming back and seeing you all there. And I know we will. This is a little waltz here. This is one of those mean waltzes I wrote in Montana. I was out there on a rafting trip in Idaho this summer, and I'm heading back out there in August. If anybody on this call, if anybody on this live stream tonight is interested in rafting on the Salmon River with me in Idaho in August, there are some spots available. It is kind of a life-changing experience. 6 days in the wilderness. It's safe and easy, and it's super good for the soul. And I'm also heading to Ireland in June with a group. And I just found out today that there are about 3 spots left available. If you want to go to Ireland with me in June, let me know. Send me an email, and I'll hook you up, and we can go to Ireland together. I think by then we should be able to travel. Okay? Here's a little waltz for you. I'm going to tune first. All right, here we go. I was hoping we'd make it. Now I know that we won't. I was thinking that I'd miss you, but it turns out I don't. I imagine the worst case with a heart filled with woe, but the easiest part has been letting you go. The easiest part has been letting you go. And oh, 1, 2, 3, look at me doing just fine. And oh, 3, 2, 1, yeah, this is my time. Now I'm waltzing in the kitchen, but I ain't got the blues. I'd rather be here alone than being unloved with you. I tried all my best jokes, but you never would laugh. Now I'm cracking me up, I'm my own better half. I'm cracking me up, I'm my own better half. And oh, 1, 2, 3, look at me doing just fine. And oh, 3, 2, 1, yeah, this is my time. I'd be lying if I said that I never think of you. But it's good that you're gone and I'm here with me too. So goodbye, it's all over in the rubble of love. I hope your new situation's everything you dreamed of. I hope your new situation's everything you dreamed of. And oh, 1, 2, 3, look at me doing just fine. And oh, 1, 2, 3, yeah, this is my time. And I was hoping we'd make it, now I know that we won't. I was thinking that I'd miss you, but it turns out I don't. I'm going to do a couple requests right here. I'm going to sing this for Ian Shapiro, and who logged on and who's on tonight and requested this song. It's called The Nazarene, and maybe one of my favorite songs I've ever written, important songs to me. And after this, I'm going to sing one for Regan, and Caitlin at the window. Regan lives in Indiana, southern Indiana down there, and I'll sing this for her. I always put myself in the front yard of my dad's house. Growing up, my dad had a John Deere tractor, and he would mow pinstripes back and forth. Perfect lines like they did at Cleveland Stadium. And he loved his lawn. There was a statue of St. Francis sitting there in the flower bed. I went to Catholic school, 10 years old, 11 years old. And up the road on New Milford, that's where the Spellmans lived. Dennis Spellman, my same age as me, 11 years old. Dennis went to public school. And they had Camaros and pit bulls and cars jacked up on cinder blocks in their front yard. And we hated the Spellmans. I don't even know why we hated the Spellmans, because they were different than us. They were the other. And their dad was greasy, and they had tools, and they owned guns. And one day I rode my bike, my little green banana bike, up to the corner of New Milford and Fairground Road, and I saw this mountain bike coming towards me with big fat tires. It was Dennis Spellman, same age as me, my nemesis. As he come closer to me, I don't know what happened. Something welled up inside of me, and I curled my fist, and I lifted my middle finger as high as I could, and as he rode by, I said, "Fuck you!" And he went by me, and I lifted up my finger higher, and I screamed even louder, "Fuck you, Dennis!" And he did a U-turn, and he started riding his bike right towards me. I don't know what happened, why I did it. I was trying to be bad. I was trying it on. What does it mean to be mean? To be bad. And as he came close to me, riding his bike, I stuck up my middle finger even higher. "Fuck you!" And he rode off back to home, and I rode my green bike back home, and I ate dinner, and I went to bed, and I woke up, and I took the bus to St. Joseph's School, and I went upstairs to the classroom, 8th grade, and my friend Roger and Steven were in the corner, and they looked over at me with big eyes. They said, "Joe, did you hear what happened?" I thought, oh shit, Dennis narked on me. He told me I'm busted. I act like I didn't know. I said, "No. What happened?" He said, "Dennis Spellman was riding his bike last night, 6 p.m. He went home, and his brother Danny was on the couch cleaning the gun, and the gun went off, and it shot Dennis, and it killed him. Dennis Spellman is dead." My mouth dropped open. I walked out of the classroom, down the hallway, into the bathroom, and I looked in the mirrors, and I looked in my eyes, and I thought, "Joe, what did you do?" I wished I could have taken it back. Probably the last words that Dennis Spellman ever heard was me saying, "Fuck you." And I knew right then and there I did not want to be a person who used words to tear down other people or to divide. I wanted to use words and stories to connect me to other human beings, to bring out and connect to the humanity of who we are. I did not want to be a person who used "fuck you" as someone's last words that they ever heard. And I always stand in the front yard of my house when I sing the song, The Nazarene. And thanks, Ian, for requesting it tonight. Dad coaches baseball, and I am on the team. And Mom thinks she's Jesus Christ, the Nazarene. We go to visit her on Tuesdays, go riding in the car, and down the hall into the room where the other prophets are. Oh, the rosary, she says, did you see it turn to gold? And I shake my head and answer, yes, it was a miracle. And is it true? Is it true? Did it turn to gold in front of you? And are you lost in hell? Is it a heavenly sign? 'Cause I know you say that everything is divine. Da da da, da da da, da da da. Dad is watching TV. I'm learning minor chords. Mom says she's coming home and won't go back there no more. St. Francis in the front yard with a bluebird on his hand. And she says he comes to talk to her. It's all part of the master plan. Is it true? Is it true? Did the bluebird come to talk to you? And are you lost in hell? Is it a heavenly sign? 'Cause I know you say that everything is divine. Come on, here we go. There's baseball on the radio, and I'm playing Harvest by Neil Young. Mom says singing songs like that you could save everyone. And is it true? Is it true? Could I sing a song that might save you? And are you lost in hell? Is it a heavenly sign? 'Cause I know you say that everything is divine. Da da da, da da da. Dad coaches baseball, and I am on the team. And Mom thinks she's Jesus Christ, the Nazarene. All right, I got two more songs for you. Hi, Tom Holland from Texas down there. Thank you so much. Tom hosted a concert for me early on in the pandemic when I think it was one of my first live streams that I did, and he hosted it for his company, and I really appreciate that, Tom, so much. Ian Shapiro, there you go. Thanks so much for singing this song. I'm glad you tuned in tonight. Yolanda, hey, Yolanda, I want to say I'm with you, and I'm sorry about your loss, and I appreciate all the kindness and showing up to the shows, and I also appreciate my cigar box guitar that Yolanda got for me. Had it custom made for me. So I know you've been going through a lot, and it's good to see you here tonight. Good. Who else we got here? Carter Smith. Oh, no way. Buddy, Carter Smith from Irvington, from Common Ground. One of my favorite human beings to have conversations with. And beautiful soul. Carter, I miss you, and I can't wait to see you. We're going to have good talks and also do a show some point down the road, I know, okay? Hope you're doing well, buddy. And Charles, oh, great to hear you. Yes. You know what? It's awesome that you're here. Stephen Wagner went to Ireland with me. We did a bike tour over on the Aran Islands. That's so great. Stephen Wagner down in Florida. The only thing is, Stephen, I want to say that when I played at Judy's down by the water, when I was on my Florida tour, you were there in the front, and I did not see you. So this is my chance to say, Stephen Wagner, thank you for showing up. I'm not going to do Wilderness Alone, but I owe you that at some point because I know you love that song. Donna West. I'm going to sing you two more songs. Regan, this one's for you. Speaking of Ireland, just up north of Doolin, about a kilometer north of Doolin, is a place where Caitlin McNamara, her family lived. Caitlin McNamara was married to Dylan Thomas, the writer. And Dylan Thomas drank himself to death in 1953 at the White Horse Tavern in New York City. And Caitlin McNamara came across the Atlantic to get him. Peter Shafron. And Caitlin McNamara took Dylan Thomas back to Wales, where he's buried there. And this is a song. The narrator is Caitlin McNamara singing to Dylan Thomas. But it's also me. I am the narrator, and I'm singing to a friend of mine that I lost. I sailed you home across the sea, alcohol and poetry. We buried you down in the autumn chill, killing time here at home while my love sleeps in the churchyard on the hill. Killing time here at home while my love sleeps in the churchyard on the hill. I loved you hard, you drew me in, you drove me mad with all your demons within. And now I rest my elbows on the windowsill, killing time here at home while my love sleeps in the churchyard on the hill. Killing time here at home while my love sleeps in the churchyard on the hill. Sometimes I curse you beneath that cross. It wasn't just mine, but the whole world's lost. Someday I'll lie beside you, but for now I'm still killing time here at home while my love sleeps in the churchyard on the hill. Killing time here at home while my love sleeps in the churchyard on the hill. I sailed you home across the sea, alcohol and poetry. We buried you down in the autumn chill, killing time here at home while my love sleeps in the churchyard on the hill. There you go, Regan. Joel, great songwriter. Joel, Curtis, and thanks for requesting that song. All right, I'm going to sing you one more song tonight, and I'm going to say thank you. I know that people have donated, and I really, really appreciate it, your support in that way. It's not very easy to make a living right now. I'm figuring it out. I did a lot of landscaping, some gardening. I've been doing whatever I can do to figure it out, and playing tonight if you are able to donate. If you cannot, that's fine, but I appreciate it very, very, very much. Oh yes, that's right. I wonder if it's on the description. Yeah. Yes, some people can't see it. Okay, I'm going to say this. Thank you so much for this. I'm going to hold this up there. This is probably going to be backwards, right? Ooh, donate at. I'm going to hold that right there. Look at that. PayPal.me/Joe Crookston. Thank you, Naomi. I think it's in the description of the YouTube, but maybe some people can't see it. So that is it right there if you would like to donate. Yeah, paypal.me/Joe Crookston. And I'm going to sing you one more song. A song that I have sung at almost every concert I've ever played since I wrote it. Called Fall Down As the Rain. It feels great to sing. It feels great to see your names scrolling along. Joanne Bradford, my buddy Eric Balke. It's good to see you here. And Eric is a great songwriter himself. He's written so many beautiful songs. Eric Balke has a way of writing words, let's see, how do you say it? Songs that have as few words as possible to get the point across and be beautiful. Actually, when I wrote the Nazarene, I'm going to say this, Eric, I think I've told you this before. When I wrote the Nazarene, I started strumming C, just boom, chuck, Dad coaches baseball. And I actually started that as if it was going to be an Eric Balke song. So I think the Nazarene might not exist if it wasn't for the simplicity of your writing, Eric. So thanks for that. Deb McWealthy up in New Hampshire. Bass Hall. I miss seeing you. I'm going to come up and see you sometime. I know soon. It's going to happen, Deb. Joni. Thank you for the cookies, Joni. I think every year for the last 7 or 8 years, I've got a box in the mail sometime right before Christmas. And the cookies came. And this year, none of them were crunched up or anything. They were all beautiful, and they tasted great. And I like those Russian tea cookies in there. That was awesome. Thank you, Joni. Eric Balke says he'll take credit. Yeah, you can have half of the royalties for that song. I'll send you 2 cents tomorrow. Gloria Bethlem. Oh, Gloria is a beautiful painter, artist, and she's my art painting buddy. Lives some in Rochester, New York, and some down in Florida and Gainesville. But what an amazing artist. Look her up, Gloria Bethlem. That's crazy. I remember being at Canadice Lake with you, Gloria, on a Curtis canoe. Okay. Hey, Jeanette. It was great to see you this summer. Garlic is exquisite. Oh, yeah, right? All these sad songs. When you came up in September, I hadn't quite unleashed all the new songs yet, but yes, that's a new one. So say hi to Steve. I bet he's there with you. Love to you both. All right, last song here. I think I'm ready to go. This is called Fall Down As the Rain, and I appreciate y'all very much. I had a great time playing. I would like to give a shout out to Elizabeth Herod, who helps me put on these shows. She sits there and organizes the sound checks and does a lot of reaching out to people to make them happen. Elizabeth Herod, I love you, and I appreciate you very much. And I want to say a big shout out to Jill Padua at RiverVibes for hosting and hosting tonight's concert. So Jill, thank you so much. It was great to see you at the Gordon Lightfoot shows. I was able to open a string of shows for Gordon Lightfoot in December, and I might do some more coming up here if those shows happen. So it was great to see you there. And also my friend Naomi, thank you for singing with me. 2 songs. Next time we'll do 6 songs. And it's super fun to sing with Naomi. So Naomi Summers, look her up, and her music is beautiful. She's going to be putting out a new album, record, whatever you call it, sometime in the next 17 years. Maybe in the next year. It's going to be great. Okay, here we go. Carter Smith, this one's for you. When my life is over and I have gone away, I'm gonna leave this big old world and the trouble and the pain. And if I get to heaven, I will not stay. I'll turn myself around again and fall down as the rain. When I finally reach the ground, I'll soak into the side. I'll turn myself around again, come up as goldenrod. Come up as goldenrod, come up as goldenrod. I'll turn myself around again, come up as goldenrod. And when I turn dry and brown, I'll lay me down to rest. I'll turn myself around again as part of an eagle's nest. Part of an eagle's nest, part of an eagle's nest. Turn myself around again as part of an eagle's nest. When that eagle learns to fly, I'll flutter from that tree. Turn myself around again as part of the mystery. Part of the mystery, part of the mystery. I'll turn myself around again as part of the mystery. When my life is over and I have gone away, I'm gonna leave this big old world and the trouble and the pain. And if I get to heaven, I will not stay. I'll turn myself around again and fall down as the rain. Fall down as the rain, fall down as the rain. I'll turn myself around again and fall down as the rain. Come on, sing it with me. Fall down as the rain, fall down as the rain. I'll turn myself around again and fall down as the rain. Thanks, Nancy. Thanks, Stephen. Fred Davis. And Susie. Hi, Linda Ray. Thank you for being here tonight. And take care, everybody. I love you. I appreciate you. Feel good to sing tonight and sing. I don't want to stop, but I'm going to stop. Here we go. I used to sing for beauty, for all the broken-hearted ones. I'd rile up the troops a bit and bring a little joy. The world is changing and everything is cold. I'm just singing now. I'm just singing now to save my soul. I'm just singing now to save my soul. All right, good night all. Take care. Thank you. Thank